Hey, really quickly before we get this video started, I wanted to let you know that Perfect Keto is kind of doing a different thing. You know, the last video I talked about Perfect Keto, it was a giveaway, not a sale. And normally, Perfect Keto is all about the sales. However, inflation has caused a boatload of companies to have to increase their prices on so many different products. And while those companies are increasing their prices, Perfect Keto is dropping their prices. And if you use their subscribe and save option, you are going to lock that lower price in from now until the end of your subscription. They are sweetening the deal by adding an additional 5% discount to the first 3 months of those subscriptions you lock the lower price in on. There will be my link down in the description box below to take you directly over to the site where you can snag some savings. I know the bundles have some really good discounts on them, even though bundles are not eligible for the subscription service. Anyway, pop over there, lock in your savings, and let's carry on with this video. A while back, I mean, I don't know if I can put an exact time frame on it. It had to have been like 6+ months ago. I had mentioned getting some Athletic Greens sample packs right here. Guess what? I have yet to actually open the box. I contacted the Athletic Greens people, and it was right around the time when Neely had mentioned she had been using this to sort of help her feel better. She was going through a lot of different health difficulties. Neely is Indigo Neely, if you're unfamiliar. She had talked about using this to help her feel better in that interim period. So when she had mentioned that, I said, I'm going to contact the company. They ever so kindly sent me a 5-day sample pack, and then I promptly put it on my dresser and left it there until now. Now is when I am going to actually do this. I was sick for a couple of days, like feeling absolutely drained, and ever since then, my digestive system is a little bit kooky. So I thought, you know what? I've still been doing all of my L-reuteri fermented dairy. I've still been doing my normal supplements. Nothing is really improving things. I should pull this over into the kitchen and actually use it. I'm pretty sure that it won't work unless you actually use it. Let's go on an adventure trying out the AG1 supplement. This is a comprehensive and convenient daily nutrition supplement, and it has like a laundry list of items along the back. There have been dozens, no, hundreds of people who have gone through and done the AG1 breakdowns. They are much more invested in this. At this point, I've invested nothing, no time, no money, no effort into this. So I want to give this a shot, see if it's worth it, and then consider what I need to do going forward. I'm a little apprehensive. I do not care for green juices. I do not care for green powders. Who knows? Maybe I'm gonna love it. Maybe my body needs it. I don't know. Stop talking. Let's get to mixing. I don't have the cool little nifty shaker bottle that they have because I just got the free sample box. So I'm gonna use my little coffee frother to whiz that up in this water. You know, you'd think that mixing up a new supplement would mean that I would actually read the packaging and understand what I am to do. I didn't. Are we surprised? Probably not. So it just says to take 1 12-gram serving, which is a packet, every day in 8 to 12 ounces of cold water. I don't do cold, so we're just mixing it up in the reverse osmosis tap water. To optimize nutrient absorption, drink before breakfast on an empty stomach or as recommended by your healthcare provider. Fortunately for me, I have not yet had breakfast, so apprehension, bottoms up. Okay, in the nose, it smells a little bit citrusy, like a little bit orangey, a little bit like lemony, and it kind of tastes like neutral positive. A little bit like, I don't know, vanilla-y? Citrus vanilla? Is that a thing? I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. This is neutral positive. Borderline positive. I'm also not a sipper, so I'm just gonna wind up gulping this whole thing down. It tastes downright pleasant. I am a little concerned about the frothy business because I don't want to drink frothy business. Perhaps it will settle eventually, but I'm just gonna knock it back and move on with my life. I wonder if 5 days is really a long enough time to be able to discern if this is going to help or not. Day 1 done. Day 2 of Athletic Greens. Good morning. Here is my Athletic Greens for this day. I had to do a blood draw for insurance, you know, wellness insurance check things. I don't know. My husband just says, hey, they need you to do this. And I say, okay, I will do that. So anyway, here is my day 2 of my Athletic Greens. Took it along with me so that I could drink it right after since I fasted. So yeah, let me get this lid undone. Eey, my battery's flashing. Yeah, it's refreshing actually, which is very surprising. Any of the reviews I've seen on this stuff, I always think like, yeah, but it's green, so it's gonna be earthy, it's gonna be kind of dirt-ish. No, it's like weird. It's weird. Kind of liking it. All right, day 2 done. Day 3. AG1, Athletic Greens, my packet. I've decided on a juice glass for today. Cheers. Still get that citrusy, vanilla-y flavoring. It's good. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. All right, day 4, Athletic Greens. Last packet, day 5, Athletic Greens. Kind of grown to really like this stuff. Cheers. Hi. All right. I finished up my Athletic Greens 5-day test run, so to speak, and I gotta say, I was a little bit surprised. I did not expect to enjoy the flavor of the Athletic Greens, or AG1 as they are currently titled. I was really hesitant about the flavor, and it turned out I really liked the flavor. Now, I know there are some schools of thought that say if something tastes bad to you, then your body is rejecting it, you don't need it. And if it tastes good to you, that's your body indicating, yes, you do need those things. So I don't know if that school of thought like really carries any weight. I don't know how true that is. I'm not really making any claims about the efficacy of that school of thought. However, I did really like the flavor of the AG1. I don't think 5 days was a long enough trial period for me to notice any of the benefits or see any lasting results. 5 days is just 5 short little days. So I went ahead and I ordered a 1-month supply of AG1 to give it a full month in order to really determine if it is going to be something I continue to add to my daily routine or decide it's not something my body actually requires. At this stage of the game, the things I can tell you is it tasted delicious to my palate. And I didn't feel weird afterwards. I didn't get any like huge energy boosts, and I didn't really have any of the appetite suppression that some people have mentioned feeling. So I didn't see any of those benefits that some others have indicated after just a few days of using AG1. I did like the flavor though, which is sort of the benefit that I am holding on to as I venture to consume AG1 for a 30-day stint to determine, does this help me? Does this hurt me? Does it have no impact whatsoever on me? And it's just an expensive way to drink greenish colored liquid. I don't know. we're gonna find out. My plan is to share my 30-day experience once that is complete. If you are new here, I would love for you to consider subscribing and hanging around for a little while. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for being here. I am curious to know y'all's thoughts. Have you tried AG1? Did you notice any benefits or any drawbacks to it? What's going on? Like, how has it impacted you? I'm just very curious, to be honest. YouTube thinks that you should watch this video next, and I'll see you over there.